So you come to the right place.
Oh God.
It's the first name of the radio was Challenge Radio.
Really?
And the slogan was Step Out of Your Comfort Zone.
Oh my gosh. So I'm ticking all those boxes then. Oh my gosh.
Then we change the shorter name.
Okay.
Easier to pronounce. Is it? You need headphones?
I don't know. I'll try without and see what happens.
Yeah, me too.
So they're going to be hard. No, don't tell me.
It's going to be a surprise.
Don't tell me.
Do you like this song?
Which?
I have this feeling inside my bones. Justin Timberlake.
I don't remember the song. Is it a long song?
No, it's not. It's not all.
Okay, if I hear it, then I'll probably know it. Right? If I don't know it, then my daughter's got to know because she knows every song that ever been made.
Really?
Oh my gosh.
Like a music library.
Yeah.
Итак, друзья, если вы слышите английский язык, это значит, что Шарк Радио, у нас в студии Юлия Савицкая, и наш гость. Сегодня в летнем театре Морвокзал пройдет дискотека 80-х, 90-х, которая торжественно шествует по всем странам. И у нас в гостях Юля.
И у нас в гостях мистер президент, которого мы приветствуем. И сейчас мы плавно переходим на английский. Ну, у нас продвинутые слушатели, я думаю, что все нас
какие-то слова поймут.
Обязательно поймут. So, we're welcoming music hero of 90s in our studio.
I'm a musical hero now.
Yeah, it's Mr. President. Hi.
Thank you.
Hi. How are you doing?
Awesome. It's great to be here. I mean, the weather's great and everything's wonderful.
Listen, I'm sure that each and everyone that was born in the 90s and even later know your songs, remember your songs. And now here you are in Odessa and you are about to perform in the evening at Summer Theatre. And have you already been here and what are your impressions of the stage?
I've been here already. Like a couple of years ago, I did some kind of private function in a hotel, but I found that people were really, really great, fantastic. I've seen pictures of the stage; it's massive. I'm really looking forward to it because I get to play with some good friends, Ottawa and London Beat, who I know for a long time. So it's all like a family reunion. It's going to be fantastic.
Yeah, and Ottawa is like more from 80s. It's disco guys, and you are more Eurodance guys.
Yeah.
How actually Eurodance guys do they like disco music or not?
I love disco because if there wasn't any disco music, there wouldn't be any 90s, any Eurodance, because that's where it's coming from. It's coming from all that area. You know, the Gibson brothers and Ottawa and all those people. They were the inspiration and the forerunners of Eurodance. Mm-hmm. So we're all kind of brothers and sisters. In fact, the 80s are like our big brothers. And
we're still alive, brothers and sisters.
What kind of music do you listen when you rest?
We're not. At the moment, my playlist is full of everything. I listen to hip hop, a lot of pop. In fact, I don't kind of go and look for music. I let my kids bring me their music because I'm a. It's not that I'm too old, but I just can't be bothered.
Favorite hip hop artist?
Sorry?
Hip hop artist that you're listening. What
kind of hip hop? Drake. I listen to a lot of Drake. Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a hell of a lot out there. I like also old school 90s hip hop and R&B. I listen to also jazz, which people go, please turn that off, that's just noise. But I like it. I like it, you know. I grew up with a very wide variety of music, so I also listen to a wide variety of music.
What are, top 3 songs that you are listening to constantly?
Constantly.
During several months.
Oh, man.
Do you have Shazam? Like, do Shazam?
I do. I do Shazam as well.
What's in your Shazam?
I'm listening to a song called Cool. Mm-hmm. Right, I like that. Cool. oh, there's so many songs. I just can't pick. It's impossible for me to pick one and go, yeah, that's it, right? So like I say, it's a wide variety. At the moment, it's mostly kind of hip hop and pop, right? And that's about it.
You mentioned Kendrick Lamar and Drake.
Yeah.
If to choose between these two,
that's
step out of your comfort zone.
Step out of my comfort zone. I would have to say Drake. I have to say Drake.
Explain.
Sorry, Kendrick.
Because the production is impeccable, right? I produce music as well, so I listen to not just what's happening with the artist, I listen to what the producer does as well. And the production is impeccable, very clean, very to the point, very hip hop, although it's not American. And then Kendrick Lamar Drake just has this way of messing with words. And his style of rapping is also different as well. So, it's the combination of the two that I like.
Mr. President is the contraction, MR, of music and
rhythm, right.
Is it actually right to pronounce Mr.?
They wanted it MR President, right? And that's how it was written, but everybody goes Mr. President. So it's Mr. President.
What is also important in showbiz, except music and rhythm?
Well,
what is important in art?
For me, as an artist, as a performing artist, your performance has got to be right. It's great, fantastic to have hits, but it's how you present those hits. You've got to let the people feel that you're doing it from the heart and your soul, right? It's no good just standing there and microphone in your hand and just doing the songs. Everybody knows the songs. If you perform the songs then become memorable, right? So that's what I strive to do. I strive to perform and make an outstanding performance so that the people go, oh wow, I like that. I like it even more now.
Can you name the most memorable show you have ever seen?
I've ever seen? Well, of course, it's got to be the one and only Michael Jackson.
Oh,
You've seen him live?
we envy you.
I've seen him quite a few times live. Every time he's come to Europe, I've seen him live.
God.
And the most memorable was.
That was second interview.
I think it was. I think it was the Bad. Was it Bad? I think it was the Bad tour.
Oh, that's you witnessed actually that tour.
Yeah, I witnessed that tour. It was in Hamburg or something like that. It was unbelievable. It was. No words. Absolutely no words. Unbelievable. Right, I've seen him also after that, but that was the performance he was just perfect. Everything was. If there was a word for perfect, that would have been a perfect show. That would have been it.
How do you think? What was the secret of Eurodance in 90s? Why it became so popular and widespread? You, Dr. Alban, Hathaway, La Bouche, so many artists and many more.
It came at the right time. The time was when the Soviet Union was folding down and people were exposed to Western music, and the first thing that they heard was Eurodance. So everybody just ran for Eurodance. Eurodance was one of the biggest selling musics of that time, and it was just amazing what happened. And also, we didn't make music then to be sophisticated, because it was like rock became sophisticated, and people were like, what's the message? Tell me about you. We didn't get it. Message, dance, love, sex. That's all we sang about. You know what I mean? If you listen to except for the Dr. Alban, all basic things. That's what we sang about, and we used basic words to explain them. And it was just simple music at the right time.
But Eurodance is actually still alive. Huge artists like Lady Gaga confess that they take something from Eurodance. That's too. True. They plagiate something even. That's
true, because when Eurodance started at the break of dance music. It was a new fashion. They had the big synthesizers, the 4 on the floor beat, and there was a lot of things that just came in, and those things were utilized in Eurodance, and they're still alive today. The big synthy intros, It still happens. You know, the biggest hits of David Guetta, all had this inspiration in Eurodance. Lady Gaga, an absolute brilliant songwriter, makes really rock songs and puts dance elements in them and make them even more energetic, and that's it's great.
Eurodance was #1 style in 90s. What do you think? What is #1 music genre, music style now in this decade?
In this decade, you can't pinpoint it, you know, because there hasn't been like a massive change in musical technology or sounds or anything like that. So you know, it's still elements taken from different let's say decades, right, and made into pop music. So there's nothing really that you can go, oh wow, that's a style of music for 2000. That hasn't come yet. I reckon it will come because it has to, but it's not there yet.
Have you ever performed in Odessa or in Ukraine before?
I've performed in Ukraine quite a few times, right? Mostly Kiev, and you know, very kind of exclusive functions, corporate functions and stuff like that. So yeah, I have performed. I have been to the Ukraine. I love the Ukraine as well. And also, I performed with some girl singers that you have in the Ukraine called Marami, right? With my friend Alex Duda. You know, we had a great time. We did a record together, and we did a couple of performances in the Ukraine, in Lviv. Yeah.
You travel a lot. Can you name 3 best countries and cities you ever been?
Oh, that's hard.
No one said it would be easy.
Yeah, no, yeah. You already mentioned that. Take me out of my comfort zone. You know, it's difficult to pinpoint one city and say it's the best.
Not
city.
1, 3.
Even 3. There you go. 3 as well.
You need to do it.
I need to do it. Okay. It's tough. Let me see. I think I like Budapest a lot.
Why?
Budapest, the people are just awesome. There's a lot to look at, and it's just completely a different. Well, not a completely different culture. It's a slightly different culture to, you know, the normal European. Then I have to say, Kiev. Because I'll tell you why. Because Kiev is like a little Moscow, right? I've been to Moscow. Moscow's great, but if you get stuck in traffic, it's over. You're finished. In Kiev, you can't get stuck in traffic, so you get to see a lot more. So that's another reason. That's one reason why I go, yeah, Kiev over Moscow. So I'm only left with one now, and where I've performed, the hard one.
Maybe not where you perform, where you have been as a tourist.
Oh, where I've been as a tourist, then that's got to be Greece. Greece is absolutely awesome. Greece is
It's too hot.
Simply because I don't care about the hot. Greece simply because the people are so friendly, warm, and you know, really, really open. The Greek people are amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So today you are performing in Summer Theatre, and people really are about to hear all of your hits and also Coco Jamboo.
Yeah.
Can you tell the history of making of Coco Jamboo?
Oh my gosh. Here we go.
I know that many people have asked you this question, but not me actually, and not here on Shark Radio. Right.
Well, when I first heard the title, when they said, "Darryl, we got a new song. It's called Coco Jamboo," I said, "What? Coco Jamboo? I ain't doing no song called Coco Jamboo. You crazy? That's not a title."
Yeah, that's weird, Nick.
Yeah, that's a weird song. I'm not doing it. And then I heard they gave me the music, and I heard the music. I thought, oh, this is cool, but please, guys, do you have to call it Coco Jamboo? I said, yeah, but you know, just listen. And I sang the chorus, and I thought, okay, it's all right. I'll let the girls do the rest. And so the girls sang, and they picked me up, put me down. I went, oh, this is okay. They said, yeah, Darryl, you got to do a rap. I said, rap? I'm not rapping to this. This is no, I can't, no. And I didn't want to do it. They really had to threaten me to do the rap, and it was they made a date and said, look, you got to come to the studio at this time. usually I write my reps and I'm on my way, but this time I just said, nah, I can't do it. I can't think of anything. And it was like 15 minutes before I reached the studio, so I just wrote down something quick, really quick. And then I went into the studio and I rapped it, and I thought, good, they're not going to like it, so they'll change their mind. And there was a silence in the studio, and everybody was like running around. And I thought, no, I think I've messed up. And then they pressed the button and goes, lazy. I said, what? Awesome. Awesome. Are you guys crazy? No, awesome. So we finished the rap, and we sent it to the record company. The record company ain't gonna like this crap. And we got a call back from the German record company, and they said, well, we can't decide. We have to send it to London. I said, okay, it's that crap that they have to send it to. But actually, it's the other way around, right? I thought that crap that they have to send it to London. And London went, oh, we can't decide. We got to send it to LA. So we got a call back from the big boss in LA and said, right, we got to stop everything here. We're going to stop Phil Collins. We're going to stop Madonna album because Mr. President is going to be priority right now because Coco Jamboo is a world-class hit. I went, what? And the rest is history. After that, we just did a video. It was actually when we did the video in a remote part of Venezuela. It was really, nobody knew us. Nobody knew that about Germany. They're like, Germany, where's that? And we were doing it in a big town square, and everybody came out. And I was like, why is everybody coming out? I said, yeah, we want to be a part of the video. We went, what? We love that music. It's really cool. And, they came out. And, you have jugglers and little girls dancing. That wasn't supposed to be in the video. That was all the people coming out. And that's when I thought, this is a hit. I got to start loving this now. And actually, it was that point that I really started loving Coco Jamboo.
And do you remember the day when you woke up and realized that you're world famous right now? That's another one hit. Not really. We never ever realized that we were just working. We went from one show to the next show to the next show to the next show. We thought it was just normal. We go from one show and then we have to fly over here and then fly back to there, and then we thought, okay, this is normal pop star shit. That's what we do. All that came like years later, when you look at people's charts and best song in the last 10 years, Coco Jamboo. Wow, we made an impact in the world, and that was we knew after. We didn't have time to actually understand why we were doing it, so everything came after.
In that time of huge popularity, how many concerts did you have during a month, let's say?
A month?
The maximum.
We had 40, right? We had like double gig. We had gigs every day. We had double gigs. We had promotion on top of gigs. So we would go and do a promotion show, and then go straight and do a gig. From there, we'd go and do the next one. And we were like, it was really, it's private jets and stuff like that. It was just crazy, but we thought it was normal. It didn't bother us. We just like, today we're going to. And the 1 year we worked 320 days in a year, the whole year, right? So we hardly saw our family. They knew that we were alive because we were always, I had massive telephone bills because, Vodafone, what do they call it again? The mobile phone just came out, right? So I had a massive mobile phone. Hello? yes, it's me. So it's I had a massive bill as well. I had bills like in the thousands, just phoning home. It was just crazy at the time.
Do you have a favorite show of Mr. President? Where it was?
Yes, Tenerife.
Where when?
When it was 2002, 97. It was a festival for the whole entire island. So there was like 250,000 people for the festival. They had stages and everything all over the place, and that was for me at the time the biggest festival we ever played, and it was great. We only did about three tracks, but it was the people. It was I can't say anything. It's like it was awesome.
What do you do when you rest? When you have a free day.
When I have a free day, wow, what do I do? I don't.
Watching movies with kids or.
Well, when I'm free, then it's like I don't do any of the things that I do when I'm on the road. I mean, I don't drink alcohol. I don't do anything. I kind of just at the moment, all I do is watch Netflix.
So
cool
we
choice.
have some questions.
Sorry?
Your favorite movie or TV show on Netflix?
My absolute favorite was Peaky Blinders.
Peaky Blinders. Yeah.
Right, I'm waiting for the next.
Good choice.
Yeah, it's awesome. Right, because I actually come from Birmingham. Right, and Peaky Blinders was set in Birmingham, and all the places that they talk about are real. Right, so that's why I love it so much, and I love the clothes. I love
the hat.
No, I've got one. I've got 3 hats. I love the whole suit thing and all that. I do that. I do that anyway. So that's why I love Peaky
Who's your
Blinders.
favorite character?
Arthur. I ordered a Peaky Blinders. Right, so I love it. What's my other thing? Lost in Space. I'm a sci-fi freak, so I love like all these sci-fi things. And they did a remake of Lost in Space. You know, Will Robinson and that. Because I remember that in the 60s. You know, I grew up in the 60s. I'm a little bit older than you guys, but I grew up in the 60s. Right, and I remember it well, and they did an absolute awesome remake out of this world. Really great. Yeah, and of course Star Trek. You gotta love Star Trek, right? Star Trek, the new Star Trek Discovery is awesome. Right, the story it's a complete story from beginning to end. You've got to watch all of it to get it. It's absolutely fantastic.
What else to say? You made Madonna and Phil Collins wait, and you made us wait, and looking forward to your performance in the evening today at Summer Theatre.
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock, and we are inviting everybody today at Summer Theatre.
Please be there.
Mr. President, London Beat, Ottawa today in the evening, and see you there.
See you there.
А
And
сейчас
thanks for
перевод.
having me. Thanks for having
Летний
me.
театр Морвокзал, 8 часов вечера, дискотека 80-х-90-х, всех ждем. И костюмы, кто придет в 80-х, приставка это получит.
доставайте леггинсы.
Доставайте леггинсы или возьмите у Игоря, у него есть.
Okay. Спасибо.
Спасибо. Cheers.